Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we're going to go over the YieldMax dividends that were declared today and also look at the long-term sustainability of these dividends. So let's dive right into it. So we're going to go to the YieldMax website to start out, and let's look over Group A, B, C, and D again as a refresher. So here we go. Okay, so we've got also declared was Target 12 ETFs. The ETFs for that group was declared actually yesterday. Today was Group C for the weekly one. So Group C includes Coney, Fiat, MSFO, AMDY, NFLY, ABNY, PP, and CVNY. Okay, and then of course the Target 12 funds include, let's go up here, Target 12 is Biggie and Soxy. So we'll go over those as well. And then, we'll see how crazy they are and how sustainable, they might be. Obviously, we've got a shifting market. So the Carvana one, CVNY, was almost $3, $2.96 to be exact. Let's just go ahead and pull this up here instead. Okay. So first, our actual weeklies, which we've got 8 of them now. So GPTY paid 27 cents if we round up. LFGY paid 42 cents if we round. QDTY paid 26 cents. RDTY paid 33.5 cents. SDTY 27 cents. And Ulti paid a measly 9 cents. YMAG was also 9 cents, which it's actually 9.7, almost rounds up to 10. YMax was 18 cents. And then we had Airbnb, the ABNY. This one was 37 cents. AMDY was 28 cents if we round. Coney was 44 cents. CVNY was $2.97. That's a 100% yield. Fiat was 92 cents, which is a 127% yield. MSFO was 33 cents. NFLY was 60 cents. And PP was 35 cents. And then, of course, next week we have all the same weekly funds plus AIYY, AMZ, Aptly, DISO, Misty, SMCY, XYZY, and YQQQ. Okay, so moving right along. So we're going to take the top, we'll take the top 2 or 3 yields and analyze. So Ulti's still 78%. That one just really just keeps dropping. I highly doubt that's going to be sustainable. A yield like 127% seems like highly unlikely to be sustainable. This is the short Coinbase one. So let's look at this one and the Carvana one. So let's stop sharing this tab and then we'll go to Seeking Alpha. Okay, so we're going to do CVNY. Okay, so let's share this one over here. And then we're also going to look at Fiat as well. And why not compare them to the S&P? So Fiat has been down 54%. This is why the dividend percentage is so high, because we call this the dividend paradox. So when the fund is dropping or free falling in this case, the dividend that is usually a fixed amount, not in this case, but in a lot of cases, when it's a fixed amount and when the underlying stock price or fund price drops, when that drops, the dividend being a certain amount, the percentage ends up being higher. So that's why we see Fiat's down 54%. The Carvana one's down 19.9% in recent. It looks like this one just went public. God, they're really churning out the funds, aren't they? So that's the dividend paradox. So if the dividend's $2 and the underlying fund price is $20, what's that, like a 10% yield? But then if the underlying goes down to say $10, so it loses half of its value, then that $2 suddenly becomes 20%. So see, it's like your dividend percentage doubled, but you're still getting the same dollar amount. So nothing really changed. It just looks better. That's what I call the dividend paradox. Okay, let's compare apples to apples here. So let's go from January 31st to present day. Time's flying. We're already in the second quarter of the year. Hard to believe, right? Okay, so let's do this one. Okay, so year to date, fiat is actually on a run, up 38%. The S&P is down 6%, and the Carvana one's down 13.4%. And then price return over here. Carvana is down 21%. Fiat's up 18%. And then let's look at the dividend history here, because I'm telling you, these highest ones, not to be a downer, but I prefer to call it being a realist. I don't think these are going to sustain, especially in this market. Now we'll see. I would like to poll the audience and anybody that's watching live, if you want to comment, when do you think the market will recover? Will it be this quarter, the end of this quarter? Will it be in a month? Will it be so? This quarter runs all the way from basically April 1st or April Fool's Day to June 30th. So will the market actually recover now or later? Hopefully, I keep saying by the summer, but the summer is now getting closer. June is only less than 2 months away now. So hopefully we recover soon. But anyway, let's continue here. Okay, so as far as dividend history, I think we just got our first one for the Carvana one, so it's pretty high. Let's do this dividend scorecard here. Let's see here. Dividend yield, it's okay, we don't quite have perfect information here yet. So I think it's too new. Fiat, let's look at fiat. Fiat dividend history. So we've been paying since last August. So we had $1.89, $1.87, $1.45, 72 cents, 68 cents. Oh, this is basically, I don't want to say this is trash, but as it drops, so too does the dividend. Another part of the dividend paradox. When the yield is derived from the underlying value and it's dropping, obviously said dividend is going to drop as well. This so happens, so you could spin this any way you want. You could spin it positively and say, hey, we had our highest dividend for the year, 68 cents. But that ties where we were in December, which was among, if you look at the 5 months of 2024, it's among the lowest. So will this sustain? I mean, fiat, if you look at it, it's been on a little bit of a run up the past month. I mean, it went from, so like say roughly $9 to 9.64. So it's been on a slight run up. And we're up in the after hours tomorrow. So it's like you're making your dividend money right back. Okay, let's look again at the Carvana one. So let's see here. We got yield on cost. Let's go to dividend history. I want to say this is like our second one. Okay, our first one was $3.91. What do we say this one was again? Aha. Uh 2.97. So it's already dropped $1. So fiat this month being 92 cents, the 127%, that's way higher than that 68 cents that we had last month. So they were able to harvest more of the upside in this case, but as we see, it's kind of all over the map here. And Carvana, as this one drops, so too does the dividend. Let's go back to the chart really quick here. Yeah, so, well, it looks like we're actually on a run up. That's weird. Okay, so oh, I see. Never mind. Because no, it's down from like 50. It's down like $20 a share. Crap. Okay. Last thing here. Did I go over the weekly ones? Oh, everybody's quiet tonight. Let's see here. We need some class participation. Okay, let's go back over here. Did we go over the biggie ones? I'm sorry, Biggie is one of them. It's Biggie and Soxy. Those were declared. Oh, that's going to be a separate post. Let's see. Let's go over. Oh, here it is. We had 46 cents for Biggie. Not so big, it seems like. Oh, look who it is, Andre. Well, thanks for being a commenter here. It's tough when I'm not consistently uploading to get a consistent audience. Shocker. Okay, let's go over this one. So we had for Biggie 46 cents, for Soxy 43 cents. So pretty consistent between the two of those there. Let's see what other nuggets of wisdom we can pull out of this one. Distribution rate is 12%, so that's staying consistent. So the 12% is pretty consistent for both of those. Let's go analyze these on Seeking Alpha. So let's compare Biggie to Soxy. Let's go over here first. Okay, so for Biggie, we are down less than $5. We came back a little bit. So we started at what, 50? So it's like $4.13. For Soxy, we are down like $7 and change. See that? We were doing well at the beginning of the year, but with all these tariffs and stuff, everything's just been kind of in the shitter. Dividend history, let's look at this one real quick. Dividend history. We had 52 cents, 48 cents, 48 cents, 42 cents. So this is staying pretty consistent with last month. Percentage-wise, it's not changing, of course, but staying consistent with last month. Okay, dividend history. 51 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents, 46 cents. So about the same. So these aren't fluctuating too much. Okay, folks. Well, that's going to do it for class this evening. Thank you for the few of you that attended. Um, keep seeking those dividends. Keep seeking alpha, as we say. Hopefully the market starts to recover soon. As far as this one, that's going to do it. So like, comment, and subscribe, and join Discord. The link is always in the video description if you haven't already. And we will see you all in the next one. Take care. Have a good night. Bye.